Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you are all doing well and keeping safe. My name is Keziah Njeri and you are watching In the Room. Welcome on board if it's your first time to be here, and if you're coming back, thank you so much for always keeping this room warm. Make sure you click on that subscription button down there, and also like, share with your friends, leave a comment, let me know what you would want us to talk about, and what do you think, is this program really helping you, or whatever comment you'd want to leave back. I appreciate and try my best to read all of them. So thank you so much, and without further ado, let's dig in today's topic. In the Room is a program where we focus on issues of life like spiritual growth and focus, relationships, mental health, life skills, music, amongst others. Welcome, walk this journey with us. Today we are going to talk about how to connect with our inner self, and just to help you understand what that means. It means connecting inward is making a conscious decision to actively connect with your inner self, and that means listening to your inner self, listening carefully to your inner voice and understanding what is telling you. There is an inner voice that comes from inside of us that tells us what to do, what to say, what not to do. So this inner voice is very, very important, and most of the time we ignore it. I know in our daily active busy lives in our society, when you work hard you become relevant, and when you do things actively, it means that you become relevant, of which is not bad. It's not bad working hard, it's not bad to become relevant. But what I want us to talk about is when to slow down, when to give yourself a space to think, when to rejuvenate yourself, and also to be able to connect with your inner person who is always ignored. So most of the time when you pay attention to your inner voice, the voice that is coming from inside of you, it helps you in many ways. It helps you even to understand what is your purpose, to understand how much do you know yourself, how much are you appreciating yourself, how much are you giving, how much are you not supposed to be giving out. So it is very important to understand our inner selves, and also to understand the message it's giving unto us. So to kick us off in this, or to be able to understand even this better, maybe I ask you a question. Have you ever felt numb? Felt like you're just existing, you're not there, like maybe you are in a total stress, you are in depression, you're coming out of a very tough situation, maybe from a bereavement, you lost a person that you really love, and you lost yourself in between. And what does it mean, losing yourself? Is when you can't be able even to hear yourself, your inner voice. You can't be able to connect to the inner with the inner person inside of you. So personally, I've ever felt numb, trying to look for myself and I can't find myself, trying to live normal life and find that I'm not living normal life. Because in our daily activity, especially especially most people who have family, you know, as a mother, as a wife, as a sister, or whatever kind of family you are in, we give our best to others, we give our best to our friends, we give our best to church and whatever you believe in. We give so much to our children, our spouses, and all that. And you find that a day is just a day. You went to work, you came home, you're tired, you're giving, but what time do we give to ourselves? Just to meditate, just to listen to our inner self and be able to understand what it's really saying and appreciate ourselves. So I'm trying to say here, it is important to be able to understand. I remember there's a time I decided that I'm going to give myself 2 years. In these 2 years, I'm not dating. I'm not doing so much in terms of in relationships and things involved. I'm going to focus on Keziah. And I was surprised that I didn't know myself. I felt like I was giving 101 plus, like time and everything to others. and I was giving myself nothing. I was broken. I was down. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know myself at all. But after that moment, I felt like that was the best moment of my life. Because at that point is the time that I really understood who I am. I really understood what I like, what I don't like. I really understood how to protect myself from, because there are many people out there who are ready to manipulate you and are ready to put you down, are ready to bring negative energies. When you realize very well that who you really are, what are your aspiration, what are your goals, what are you looking up to, so you'll be able to even connect with other people in a healthy way. You'll be able to connect with yourself in a better way. You'll be able to love yourself the best. You'll be able to be confident, and you're going to enjoy your life, because you'll be able to even know your boundaries, and you will not allow anybody to come and interfere with it. So it is very, very important to understand that there is a small Keziah, there is a young Keziah inside of you that needs to be awakened, that needs to be talked to, that needs to be treated well, that need to be cared about. So just focus on it. And quickly, I'm going to give you some few examples of activities maybe you can do to be able to connect with yourself. And maybe one of them is to realize you need to connect with yourself first. Just realize that need. When you realize you have that need, you'll be able to look for it. And it is very important. Just realize you need it. And when you want to connect with yourself, turn off your daily noise. You know, those things that comes and fill your head, those things. Sometimes you're hyped, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're tired, and all those things. Turn them off and be in a silent place. Or if you love background music, I love jazz music, so I just put some instrument in the background. I just meditate and connect with me. I really love those moments. Also, create a system. You can create a system, even if it's just you start small. Maybe you can say once a week I'll be able to create some time for myself. Do what you love the most in terms of relating with yourself well. Do what you love. You can just make a nice smoothie. Like I love making a smoothie and just adding some seeds, like flax seeds and hemp seeds and such kind of things, to be able to and be in a quiet place, have some jazz music, close my eyes and be able to meditate. It just makes me feel revived again. Actually, when I miss these moments, I feel like I'm living dead. I don't feel like I exist. So I usually tell my sister that I live like an eagle. You know, an eagle at some point it goes into a silent place to just shed the old feathers and just have new. And when I'm broken, I'm tired, I don't understand how things are going, my sister usually tells me that your blue band container is empty. Just go refill it. So we usually joke like that when we are talking, and also I tell her your blue band container is empty, just go and refill it. So have that moment that you enjoy, that moment that you can be able to enjoy. Personally, I enjoy meditating. So I don't know about you, but I love meditating. I love watching programs that are related to whatever I'm feeling, and something that will build me up. So it's something you can do. There are people, I have a friend who I know that they do yoga. She enjoys doing yoga, and it's also refreshing. You can do it as well. Just find out what works for you. Whatever works for me, it might not work for you. Also, you can spend time in nature. You can go for a walk. There's a time I used to go to Karura Forest. Those who are watching me from Kenya, you know, and especially Nairobi, you know where Karura Forest is. There is Arboretum. There's many places you can go for animal orphanage, and you can go to different places to be able to enjoy nature if that's something that you really enjoy. There is also people who journal. I think I've tried most of them, because I've also tried journaling, and it's really good, especially if you're those people who doesn't like being vulnerable. Sometimes you're going through stuff. Sometimes you just feel like you just want to empty your head. It's good to journal. Just write it down. There's a time I was even writing prayers. I feel like, I don't feel like I can pray. And then I take my pen and pray. I write down. I write my prayers. Sometimes I enjoy those moments spending with God as well, because I can set up a meeting with my God and tell him, you know what, God, today we are going to spend time together. So just let your presence be here. Let your presence come for this meeting, because I'm going to spend time with you. And that time I just enjoy just talking to God. No, just feeling like he's just here seated on that seat, and I just talk to him, and I enjoy that moment with him, because it really works wonders. I really love that. I love connecting with God. It's really special to me. So you can as well do that. Or you can only, most of the time you can only hear God when you are in your silent moment. God, like even a human being, if at all a human being, when you're dealing with a human being, we say that you need to have listening skills. Also with God, you need to have listening skills. Not every time you go before God and you start, you just talk. Sometimes give him time to talk to you. Give him time, listen to him, get to know what he's really saying. Because when you say so much, you can never hear when he's saying. So listen to him, give him time. You'll hear him talk to you and connect with you as well. Be honest with yourself. That's another point. Just be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. I've come to appreciate realness in a high manner. I've come just to appreciate realness, because most of the time, especially for us Christian, we really avoid being real to ourselves, because we are born again, and maybe some people feel like it's sin or something. Be real with yourself. Understand your weakness. Understand your strength. Being weak is not sinful. Failing is not sinful. Fail, work hard again. Fail and rise again. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. I'll bring up a topic about stop hiding. Come out. Be who you really are, and face life as a person, as who you are. Because how long will you hide? Connect with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be real. You can't keep hiding from things. It doesn't solve things. You rather face them and be safe. Also, make time for yourself intentionally. Create time for yourself. As you make to-do list, maybe daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. When you set goals about what you really want to do, when you set objectives of what you want to achieve, make sure you put yourself inside. I usually tell my mother-in-law, we are very close friends with my mother-in-law, and I usually tells her, because she's a very hardworking lady, I usually tells her, make sure you give yourself at least 2 hours to rest and connect with yourself. Just give yourself at least 2 hours rest. So be intentional to take care of yourself. This is one way of taking care of yourself, and this will help you a lot, especially with mental health. It will help you to calm stress. You find yourself very confident. You find yourself very happy most of the time, and you find yourself performing well even in your workplace, in your families. Whatever you do, it will become even better and better, because you have already worked on yourself first. And also check in with yourself regularly. Try to check, where am I? Is it really working for me? Is it really, be checking on yourself to just understand. I know there is so much to talk about connecting with yourself, and write in the comment section. Please write to me in the comment section. Let me understand if this is really helpful to you. Let me understand on what you'd want us to talk about, and also let me know the progress, whether it's really working for you, whether it's really helping you in your day-to-day life. Thank you so much for watching In the Room, where we pursue our purpose on purpose.